Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation Big Red 1, turn 1.4, Japan. It is July 1936. Japan has one tech roll. I tried for large ship construction at an 8 or higher. PB generated an 8 exactly, so I succeed and advance to stage 1. Purchases. Japan has 16 IPP to spend. I will purchase 2 Marines for 8, upgrade 1 medium factory to a major factory in Kyushu for 6, that's 14, and I'll spend 1 to increase the chance of success for creation of the Dado government in Suyon for 15, or that gets me up to 15, and I'll save 1 IPP. I don't have any combat movement. I do have one little bit of housekeeping, which was we forgot to roll for the tech roll for Russia. Russia does get 1 tech roll since they hold all 6 of their cities, so that's rapid industrialization, that strategic objective. So Sergeant Shellhole tried for advanced mechanized infantry and failed with a 1. Okay, so non-combat movement. From Eastern Manchuria, 1 cavalry will move to Northern Manchuria. From Korea, 1 infantry will walk over. Whoops, that's not on camera. From Korea, 1 infantry will walk over to Rihi. Let's check that out. From C-Zone P15, 1 naval transport will pick up 1 infantry from Tokyo and 1 motorized infantry from Honshu, and then it will move over to C-Zone P14 and drop off the infantry and the motorized infantry in Rihi. So that'll get me up to 4 infantry and then the motorized infantry. Then the naval transport will go in port there in Rihi. Then down here in C-Zone P32, this naval transport will move over to P15. It will pick up 1 infantry from Kyushu and 1 infantry from Hokkaido, and then move over to P14 and drop off those 2 infantry in Rihi, bringing me up to 6 infantry there. It too will go in port in Rihi. All right. Then from C-Zone P16, the heavy cruiser, torpedo boat destroyer, and coastal submarine will move over to P15. From P46, the heavy cruiser will move up to P15. From P46, the submarine will move over to P50. The destroyer in P32 will move to P15. From P15, 1 submarine will move to P14. And the other submarine from P15 will move down to P... I said this guy moved to P50. Sorry about that. I moved him to P... This guy's going to move to P41. So I'll have 1 submarine in P50, 1 submarine in P41. And the last submarine there is in P14. From P14, 1 coastal sub will move down to P32. From P14, 1 heavy cruiser and 1 light cruiser will move over to P15. Okay, and then from Formosa, 1 fighter will fly to Korea. from Tokyo. 2 tactical bombers and 1 fighter will fly to Korea. And now we've got place units in, is that on camera? Is Kyushu on camera? Yeah, okay, so 2 Marines will go in Kyushu, and the medium factory will get upgraded to a major factory in Kyushu. The Japanese are trying to influence Suyeon. They paid 1 extra. They're going to pay 1 extra for that. So that gets me up to a chance of a 1 or a 2. On a 12, it will backfire. I've got it teed up on PBE. Just don't want to roll a 12. Oh, well, I rolled an 11. So I also rolled an 11 for Siamese recruitment. So nothing happens in Suyeon and nothing happens in Siam. Collect income. So Japan has 16 plus 3 for U.S. oil trade plus the 1 saved. So I have 20 on the nose for next turn. Disposition of forces. Northern Manchuria, 1 militia, 1 mountain infantry, 1 cavalry. Eastern Manchuria, 1 militia, 2 infantry. Rihe, 1 militia, 6 infantry, 1 motorized infantry, 2 naval transports in port. Korea, 2 fighters, 2 tactical bombers. C-Zone P-14, 1 submarine. C-Zone P-32, 1 coastal submarine. C-Zone P-41, 1 submarine. C-Zone P-50, 1 submarine. C-Zone P-15. I have a fleet carrier with a fighter and a tactical, a light carrier with a fighter, 2 battleships, 1 battle cruiser, 4 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 3 destroyers, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, 1 coastal submarine, 3 naval transports. Kyushu has 2 Marines. South Sakhalin has a militia. Okinawa has a militia and a seaplane. Volcano Islands, Bonin Islands have a militia. Marshall Islands, Carolina Islands has a militia. Palau, Formosa has a militia. And I believe that is everything. Next up is Boston Bruce with turn 1.5 Commonwealth and 1.6 France.